Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line. For that round table talk, ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too. For their views on our dudes, Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic, check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion, yeah. Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping.
That's right, Ted. I see you. I see you in the building, Ted. That's that gizmo.
These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. This my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics, from politics to your top picks. Tune in, you gotta watch this exclusive. Pump it, high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man. I got something to say.
I'm simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah, simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping.
Yes. You know who it is. It's your favorite host, K-Sap of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic. Hey, I see everybody that's filtering in the building. We're going to give the live a chance to catch up to a couple people. I know a lot of people been saying they don't get the notifications when I go live. So we're going to let the live catch up to people. But I see Ted in the building. I see HW. I see Alan. Alan said, I'm twerking it up for Paige. What's up, HW, Ted, Gizmo? You know when them bright lights come on. I see your daily dose of tea. Yeah, once y'all come in the building, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. But y'all see the title of the show, the WNBA Draft Lottery. You know that lottery takes place tomorrow. So we'll get off into it, man. What we expect, what we think's going to happen, and who's going to get that number one pick. But yeah, as soon as you come in the building, make sure you smash the like button. I'm going to get it live, a chance to catch up to a few people, man. Then we're going to get it popping. But yeah, but we here. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, but make sure y'all smash that like button for me. We're going to see, who all comes in the building tonight, man. See if we can get it popping. Waiting for some of my moderators to show up. Waiting for some of my members to show up, and then we can get the show on the road. Right now, we got 18 people in here watching, 19 people. Just smash the like button. What's up, Heath? You twerking for Olivia Miles? Twerking it up for Olivia Miles. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Y'all can twerk all y'all want, man. We twerking. Y'all twerking tonight, huh? Yeah, but y'all see the title of the show. But yeah, but we here again tonight. Like I said, I would be. A lot of people, wanted me to go live. People have been hitting me up all day. Am I going to go live talking about the WNBA Draft Lottery on what to expect? And what's going on. Yeah, Olivia Miles got game, Ted. Told you I've been, yeah. AC Wild 100, man. Appreciate you coming in. What up, K-Sap? Yeah. Yeah, last night's live was awesome, man. I appreciate that, Ted, man. Like I said, I appreciate all the support, man. Yeah, we had a blast last night, man. We had a blast last night. Our resident host back in Germany, Tim, he got it popping. You know, the ladies on the panel was cooking him, had him in that hot fish grease, was putting some sirloin steak sauce on him and just rotating him like a rotisserie chicken. But yeah, we had a good time last night. But yeah, that draft lottery, man, it's a lot of things to explain. It's going to take place tomorrow. Basically, a lot of people saying it's the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes that will take place tomorrow. You know, out of the 4 teams that, you know, have them ping pong balls, the Los Angeles Sparks, the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Sky, and the Washington Mystics, you know, they'll have their ping pong balls, you know, in this league's 24th annual draft lottery. You know, the odds are based on the 2-year, the 2023 and the 2024 cumulative record of the 4 teams who didn't make the playoffs in the most recent season, right? So basically, you know, the Golden State Valkyries, a WNBA expansion team, we all talked about them too, that expansion team, you know, who will begin play in 2025, is automatically assigned the 5th selection in all 3 rounds of next year's draft, right? So I guess ESPN will air the 30-minute lottery special tomorrow. I think it takes place 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So then that's going to be followed by that TCU game and that NC State game. So yeah, that's going to be a lot there. What up, Jay Burns? I see Jay Burns in the building. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all come in. But we talking about the WNBA Draft Lottery. So, you know, out of them 4 teams, man, they say that the Los Angeles Sparks has like a 44% chance of getting that number 1 pick. But Dallas is the one you got to watch out for, because you got to understand Dallas gets Chicago's pick if Chicago happens to get the number 1 pick. So basically, you know, out of all the years in the draft, Chicago ain't never had a number 1 draft pick. Been able to select number 1, and if they get it, they got to give that pick up to the Dallas Wings. Yeah, you watching the UFC? Hey, do your thing, man. John Jones, man, do your thing, man. Yeah, but like I said, I wasn't gonna be on here long tonight, because actually it's really nothing to really break down. It's almost like the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes, but I would like to get y'all's take on who do y'all think, you know, will get that number 1 pick out of the ping pong balls. I think they're gonna be 14 balls that they're gonna put in there, and I think that's how it's gonna work. But the odds between the 4 teams that didn't make the playoffs, out of the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Skies, the Los Angeles Sparks, and the Washington Mystics, even though Los Angeles has the percentage, the 44% chance of getting that number 1 pick, if the Sky get the number 1 pick, the Dallas Wings, they got to swap that pick. The Fever can't get it. What's up, Tay? Dallas Wings, hopefully, the Sky get number 2 pick. It would be nice. I mean, regardless of what Chicago do, they're gonna be set up nice. They're gonna get a top 3 pick. The Chicago Skies will get a top 3 pick. But it's unfortunate if they get the number 1 pick, they can't hold that number 1 pick, because I know Dallas Wings are going to swap that pick and take that number 1 pick so they can get Paige Bueckers. But it all depends on what that team needs at the time. Chicago needs number 3, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you want Paige or Olivia. That's right. But Jay Burns, that's the thing. If Chicago gets the number 1 pick, they got to swap it with Dallas. And if Dallas gets that number 2 pick, then now you're gonna be set up good. I hope Chicago get a good pick. Cheryl, they gonna get a good pick. They're gonna get a top 3 pick, regardless how it comes out. Because I mean, you're looking at the chances. The Los Angeles Sparks got the best chance to land the number 1 overall pick. But you got to take in consideration the Dallas Wings set themselves up good because they get Chicago Sky's pick. So they got a better chance. They got a better chance. Yeah, Miles to Chicago, man. That's gonna be some nasty work, man. If Olivia Miles can get to Chicago definitely, yeah, they getting a no matter what. That's right, Jay Burns. No matter what, they getting a top 3 pick. Number 1, AC Wild said Paige number 1, 2 Miles, 3 Merle. That's what I'm saying. So out of the 3 names that you put up there, AC Wild, Chicago getting herself a nice player, regardless of how you look at it. But it depends on, the fit. So it's going to be interesting. Ryan Allen Haynes, what's going on, man? ESPN has the Sky drafting AZ Fudd at number 3, 5'6", Ronnie Harmon, and 10. That'd be a terrible draft for the Sky. That's one of them mock drafts, man. John Ray said, I hope they go for Janiah Barker. It's a lot of different names that y'all guys are throwing out. Yeah, but appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. We got 48 people watching right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I appreciate all the, donations last night, all the super chats, all the support. Like I said, man, we just went over 13,000 subscribers, man. So we growing and flowing. Thanks to all you guys that show up and support the channel and share the videos out and send the donations, man. So I do appreciate that, man. So y'all give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, so, but I think the Chicago Sky are going to position real well, man. Fever fans have voodoo dolls out hoping the Sky draft the wrong player. Now, if the Sky messed this up with the opportunities they got, that's like we said, Jeff P is on the clock. Pow at number 10. Chris Poland said, AZ Fudd has never made it through any season. I wouldn't touch drafting her in the first round. Yeah, you might be right about that, Chris. That's the thing about it, man. We got our sights set on Olivia Miles or Alicia Morrow or Paige Bueckers. It depends on Paige Bueckers is going number 1 regardless. I don't care what team gets the number 1 pick. Paige Bueckers is off the board. So now you got to fight at number 2 and number 3. Sky can't afford to draft a bust. They can't. But I think all the girls that we mentioned, I don't think they're busts. I think they're more than capable players that can come in and contribute from what we see and what they're doing now. Teams will start tanking for Juju. That's a possibility. Oh, yeah, anybody can get hurt. Anybody can get hurt. That's the thing, man. Anybody can get hurt. Anybody can get hurt. You're absolutely right. But Ted, you said people going to start taking for Juju. Yeah, Juju's that girl, man. But I just think in this draft tomorrow, man, it's only going to be a 30-minute special, man. They ain't going to put too much emphasis on it because they got that TCU and NC State game coming up after that. That's going to be a great one. But like I said last night on the live, man, Olivia Miles, man, she's special. Like everybody said that she couldn't shoot. Yeah, Camilla played good today, man. She played good, man. And that's good, man. I hope she goes over there, builds her confidence up, takes the shots that she needs to take, and be more well-rounded for the Chicago Skies when she come back. Paige was trained by Kobe Bryant. Yeah, you can tell Paige was trained by all brothers. You can tell the way she starts her game. 2 years in advance, start tanking. Yeah, Camilla, she played good over there. She had an excellent game. Does Haley Von Liff? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talk about that all the time, Daily Dose of Tea. We can't afford players to go get hurt, man. I know it's basketball. I mean, things happen, and anybody can get hurt doing anything. But I just hope, in this sense, that these girls, when they go over and play overseas and play in this unrivaled, that, that they don't get hurt. Because like I said, man, we need to see Chicago Sky at full strength. We need to see them at full strength. Van Liff is like an 8-year senior. An 8-year senior. Yeah, even Angel, man. That's why I'm surprised that Angel even playing, man. I'm surprised she even playing, man. But I talked about that last night. That's my own personal opinion. K-Sap laughed so hard last night I struggled to sleep. Yeah, last night, man. I think that was epic last night, man. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that show, man. Tim brought a lot of what's up, I'm Raging Troy. Salute my brother. Yeah, Tim brought a lot of confusion last night.
They only here to cause confusion.
Yeah, tap the A. And I looked at some of the comments, man, on the after show, man. They was killing Tim in the comments, man. They was killing Tim in the comments, man. Yeah. I wish her and Camilla wouldn't played. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, that's what they choose to do, man. You got to let them girls do what they got to do. But, as a basketball fan and a WNBA fan and a fan of the Chicago Sky, I just wish they wouldn't. B. Will, what's up, man? Appreciate you tuned in, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody's support, man. I really do, man. Like I said, for the people that just came in, we just went over 13,000 subscribers. We well on our way. Like I said, my goal by the start of the WNBA season is to have 25,000 subscribers. You called out his buck dancing. He was buck dancing all night, man. He was causing confusion, man. But like I said, I want to get to 25,000 subscribers, man. And I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys showing up every day, every night. I don't care what time it is. You guys show up, man. And also all the donations and the super chats that y'all flood to the channel, man. That just helps the channel grow, and that lets YouTube know that, people are loving my content, and they put me in the algorithm. So y'all continue to do what y'all been doing, man. Y'all ain't got to change up, man. I'm going to be here, giving y'all this good content, man. Appreciate all the warm thoughts and the welcome thoughts. It don't go unnoticed, man. Not gonna lie, saying he buck dancing for being a fan of a white girl is crazy. Come on, Jay Burns, cut that out, man. Cut that out, man. He was buck dancing, man. He was buck dancing. That's all it is, man.
They only here to cause confusion. Ain't
nothing wrong with it, man. He had his buck dancing shoes on last night. It's all in love, though. Yeah, Mike. Either way, man. Chicago set up good, man. I like their positioning, man. I like their positioning, man. Like you said, the ownership, man. It's all about the ownership, man. Things that we want, man. The ownership might not see it the way we want to see it. He had his shoe polish and towel in hand. Yeah, Ted, man, that was epic last night, man. I really enjoyed that show last night, man. I really enjoyed that show last night. We had a great time, man. Like I said, man, it was 2:00 in the morning, man. We still had 170 people watching. Yeah. Y'all did Tim dirty. Y'all was moving the goalposts as much as he was. Well, you know what happens, B. Will? It's football season. Everybody want to move the goalposts, man. So if one person going to move the goalposts, everybody moving the goalposts. But we ain't going to have it around here, man. We try to keep the goalposts the same, man. If you're trying to kick a 50-yard field goal, it's a 50-yard field goal, man. AC Wild 100 last night when dude said Caitlin was number one because of the fits. And he was right. The number one ain't always the best college. It's the best fit. Jordan went 3 because Houston and Portland needed a center. Confusion is the goal, K-Sap. Yeah, you know how we do. Sister Nova said Tim was glazing. Yeah, it's all good, man. Y'all know it's nothing but love around here, man. You know, we treat everybody the same. We give everybody a hard time, man. You know, you got to have thick skin when you come around these parts of streets, man. Everybody's opinion, man, ain't the same, man. So that's why people enjoy the show. That's why people stay up with us late at night when we do these lives, because, you know, everybody, you know, loves what we bring to the table, man. Tim was glazing. That's not new. Yeah, y'all probably got a sense of how Tim operates now. You know how he was glazing over McBuckets. We already know. Mike said, K-Sap, unpopular opinion for me, Chicago messed up and should have taken Rakia if they knew they was going to draft Reese. Nah, I mean, Camila Cardoso, I mean, that's a good pick, man. You know, so it is what it is, man. But I just think in this draft, I think, you know, Chicago they set up well, man. They set up well. So, yeah. Yeah, playing with two bigs isn't easy. Raging Troy said, none of Tim's arguments were coherent. Well, y'all still bashing Tim, man. I'm surprised Tim ain't in the chat, man. I guess he gonna say, you know, he's asleep. I know it's probably about 6 o'clock in the morning over there. Yeah, Mike, the pick is easy. Olivia Miles, man. We gonna see, man. It's gonna be a long season to find out, man. But we'll get one step closer tomorrow to see where these picks line up. So then the sweepstakes is on. We just gotta hope these girls that are coming out, they don't get injured. Only Justin. Angel plays well next to a big, a 5. They made the right pick. Just got to develop them. Yeah. A lot of people said Olivia Miles is the pick, man. Yeah. But, you know, these girls that are coming out, man, they just got to make sure they stay healthy, man. T. Carmella, what's going on? I'm here. Appreciate you tuning in like always. Pow, is she good? Yeah, Pow's good, man. She's a shooter, man. She's a catch and shoot person, man. Pow remind me of Dalton Connect. That's what Pow remind me of. Yeah. So, you know, everybody passed up on Dalton Connect, but you see what he's doing for the Lakers right now. Dalton Connect out of Tennessee, man. He's proven that he's a flat out hooper. That's why I say Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is the one that you want. I like, Dalton Connect, Ted. I watched that game tonight, man. That was a good game, man. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all drop a like on the video, man. Robert Walker said Pow to the Fever. That'd be dangerous. If Pow go to the Fever, that'd be dangerous, man. That would be dangerous. That will be dangerous. That would be dangerous if Pow go to the Fever, man. That'd be dangerous. What's up, Nate? We here. MJ said Pow is not dropping that low. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Pow be off the board. Yeah, we hear Nate. My members is falling in. They falling in now. I guess they finally getting a notification. So I got some members and, you know, some moderators in the building. Yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate you. Mike said you got the Fever taking Citron. 3-and-D player. Hell no, Fever need a big. Why the Fever need a big? Why you think the Fever need a big? Leah Boston ain't big enough? Or they need an insurance big? What's up, Victoria Taylor? I see you in the building. Hey, there my girl Nadira Gant. What's going on? What's up, sis? She always here, man. Did I make you? Wasn't you a moderator? Nadira. Nadira, you want to be a moderator? You want that wrench, man? So you can be important in this chat. You want that wrench? Let me know if you want that wrench. They need a Charles Oakley type. Derek Gant, let me know if you need that wrench so you can get the, keep that chat in line. Yeah, so if y'all want to be a moderator of the channel, man, and you're always here, man, just let me know, man, and we can work some things out. So just let me know if you want to be a moderator to the channel, and we'll make things happen. But I'm reaching out to my girl, Nadira Gant. So let me know if you want to be a moderator of the channel, because you're always around showing support and showing love. So let me know if you want to be a moderator, and I will give you that wrench. What's up? I see you, Mo3. I see you in the building. Yeah. Daily Dose of Tea, I got you. So Nadira Gant, are you trying to be a moderator? Yes or no? Just let me know if you want to be a moderator. And I get you hooked up. Let me see. Daily Dose of Tea. Let me get you locked in. All right, Daily Dose of Tea, you got that wrench. All right, dear, I got you, sis. Got you locked in. Ted, got you locked in, man. Let me see where Ted at. There you go. I got y'all locked in, man. I appreciate y'all support, man. I appreciate everybody that, what's up, Lakeisha? I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. I appreciate everybody that, wants to contribute to the channel and be moderators and keep everything in the chat professional, man. So now y'all got them wrench. So if anybody acts up, y'all go ahead and bust them over the head. So I appreciate y'all support, man. Y'all get special perks around here. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I appreciate everybody. But yeah, Mike said K-Sap, not a problem. Lloyd Smith, what's up? I see you in the building. I see everybody filtering in now. I know it's a little late, but we got people filtering in now. K-Sap, the issue with the Sky is cheap ownership, in my opinion. Other teams provide meals and a lot of extra, which players look for. Yeah. Now, I don't know what the Ace is going to do. Man. But yeah, everybody in the chat, man, make sure y'all go follow the Daily Dose of Tea and Trending Hot Topics. She's starting to do a lot of content on her reels and stuff, man. We trying to help her grow and flow, man. It's enough for everybody to eat, man. So y'all go support her. She puts together great videos. She puts together great videos and great content. She is also, what's up, Bible Boy? Liberty back-to-back champs. She puts together great content, and she represents the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese a lot. So y'all go check her content out and make sure y'all support her and make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. Yeah, Kennedy Carter's doing good in China, man. Like I said, she expanded her three-point game, just like Daily Dose of Tea said about Camila Cardoso. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. What you say, K-Sap must be frozen? What you mean I must be frozen? What's up, Superfly J? Y'all can't, I'm frozen? What's going on? Hey, can everybody see me and hear me? Am I still active? I see myself moving. Oh, nah, you good? Okay. All right, appreciate that. Victoria Teller, what's going on? I see you in the building. Victoria Teller always supporting to the always supporting the channel, always coming in the comments on my videos and, you know, putting them super chats in there. So I appreciate that. Marquand Phillips, I see you. That's a new name. Is this your first time being here? I think this might be the first time I've seen you in the chat, my brother. I appreciate you tuned in. All right, appreciate you raising Troy. Everybody said I'm good. All right. Yes, a lot of new names I've seen in the chat, man. If this is your first time being here, drop a 1 in the chat. I always like to give acknowledgement to the to my people. Yeah, Victoria Teller. Yeah, Victoria Teller, she be looking out for me. You know, on my videos I post, and she'll comment and she'll send a super chat. Dag, Daily Dose T, you said I was frozen, but ain't nobody else say I was frozen. That might have been on your end. Laugh out loud. Superfly J, what's up, my brother? Bryce, I see you in the building. Y'all give a warm welcome to Bryce. This is his first time being here. Appreciate you tuned in. Appreciate you subscribe to the channel, man. You know, around here, man, we do good things, man. We keep it 100 over here. Angel Reese is working on that mid-range. Oh, you was at the live last night? Yeah, we keep it popping. Panama Green, appreciate you coming in. Y'all give a warm welcome for Panama Green. First time being here. Warm welcome. Salute, my sister. Yeah, so if you got anything to say, Panama Queen, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Sometimes, man, we'll drop the link. You can come up and you can talk what you need to talk. Yeah, Lakeisha, they said she looked good in her first game in China. Raging Troy says, welcome. Everybody saying welcome. There you go. We give warm welcome to our people that come in, man. But, yeah, so tomorrow's draft, man, like I said before, people started filtering in, the Los Angeles Sparks. What's up, Izzy? The Los Angeles Sparks have a 44% chance of getting that number 1 pick. But you got to take in consideration the Dallas Wings might get the number 1 pick because they get Chicago's pick. Now, we know Chicago ain't never had the number 1 pick in the draft, and it's unfortunate if they're lottery ball and they get the number 1 pick, Dallas going to take that number 1 pick. Oh, nah, man, I always watch. Love the channel. Work my guy. Chicago Sky fan since AR and KC. Okay. Appreciate that. Nah, they can't do that. I don't think Tyler Marsh gonna stand for that, man. I don't think Tyler Marsh gonna stand for that. Yeah, Cheryl, she working on that mid-range game, that footwork and that ball handling and that shooting. Yeah. Paige, best WNBA prospect since. Hey, they call this the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes. But we talked about it the other day, man. Do you think Paige will fit over there with Arike Umbawale? You think that she'll fit over there with her? That's something that's lo and behold, that's something we got to find out. But I just think in this sense, man, I think me personally, I think the Dallas Wings going to get the number 1 pick. For some reason, something telling me that the Chicago Sky is going to get that first pick, man. I think the Dallas Sky is going to get that the Chicago Sky going to get that first pick, and Dallas Wings going to sweep it. And would this be interesting, guys, if Chicago gets that number 1 pick and Dallas don't swap that pick? And And that's going to force Chicago's hand. That's going to force Chicago's hand. That's what I'm saying. So do y'all think that if Paige go to Dallas, can she fit with Arike Umvawale? Dallas can get Paige. We want Olivia. But but put it this way, Nadira. Put it this way. If Chicago gets that number 1 pick and Dallas don't want to swap with them, do you think that Chicago would pick Paige Bueckers? I'm just asking the question. So Jay Burns, you don't think Chicago would take Paige Bueckers if they got the number 1 pick and Chicago don't swap it? Man, them mock drafts, man, I don't believe in them mock drafts. So hold up. So the question I asked was if Dallas didn't swap with Chicago, if Chicago got that number 1 pick, do y'all think that Chicago would take Paige Bueckers as the number 1 pick? Man, shout out to Nate for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
I heard Paige Bueckers doesn't want to go to Dallas. Yeah? It's a lot of places that she don't want to go. Shout out to my girl Victoria Teller for the $2 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
That's what I'm saying. If Paige Bueckers is available at that number 1 pick, if Chicago gets the number 1 pick and Dallas don't want to swap with them, because I'm looking at it, man. Do y'all think that Paige Bueckers can play alongside of Arike Umvawale in Dallas? I'm just putting it out there. I'm just asking a question. That's all. I'm asking questions, guys. That's all. I'm asking questions, man. I'm not starting rumors. I'm asking questions. Shout out to Nadira Gant once again for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
I'm just asking questions, guys. Y'all let me know, because I'm asking questions tonight. I'm going to put y'all on blaze tonight. Y'all got the answer tonight. I can't always give you the answers to the test. Superfly J said no. So Paige don't fit in Dallas, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So that's going to force, right now, I think Chicago can force Dallas's hand. Because if Chicago ends up with the number 1 pick, Dallas got a chance to swap. And if Dallas don't swap with them, it's going to be interesting. So if Dallas get the number 1 pick, right? What if they go a different way? What if they go Kiki Afrin? What if they go Olivia Miles? What if they do that? They can throw a monkey wrench. They can throw a monkey wrench in it. They can throw, because that y'all know how these drafts can go, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's the thing about it. Anything can happen with these drafts, man. And that's what you got to pay close attention to. Because anything can happen in these drafts. And it would be crazy if that would happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lakeisha. They can't pay that, but they can force Dallas's hand. It will be on Dallas. Dallas would have to make a decision, man. That'd be something that they would have to have a long talk about, man. They would have to have a long talk about that, because that's where it gets interesting. That's where it gets interesting, man. Man, Bible Boy, I understand that you say nobody passing on her, man, but stranger things can happen. All City 73, what up, KSAP? Paige going to Dallas would be a disaster. LA is the best move for number one marketing wise. LA has more stable organization. Paige, Rakia, Hamby, Brink is scary. But it depends. Well, you got to see if LA Sparks get the number one pick, then yeah. Then that's the fit for her. Yeah. But we got to see. We got to see. That's the thing that's going to be interesting. We going to have to see. It's going to be interesting, man. Why did Paige return to college? It's a good question. Why did she return to college? She had to test them knees, man. She had to test them knees. She had to get back. She had to get back in there. You like the Shane McMahon theme song, Money Sound? Appreciate that. Yeah, I try to give it, I try to get a show a little spice. That's all. I try to get a show a little spice. You know what I do, man. I just try to give it a little spice, man. I be in my bag, man, creating things, man. I try to stand out from everybody else, man. I don't like producing a bland show. You know what I'm saying? I don't like producing a bland show, man. I got to have my stuff stand out. Paige said that she was supposed to give Gino a chip when she came to UConn. Ted said, "Where's your Sam Darnold jersey?" Man, stop that, Ted. Hey, I can go, man. You don't want to see all my Vikings jerseys, man. You don't want to see it, man. Kurt Miller was the one tanking for Paige on the Sparks. If he got a chance, he taking her. Yeah, because he's the new GM in Dallas, man. So yeah, Paige had black. She going to Chicago. Yeah, she's a blue-eyed soul sister, man. She a blue-eyed soul sister. What's up, Slay and Chill? What's up, man? What's good, my brother? Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Yeah, K-Sap, a Vikings fan. Yes, indeedy. Y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all go over to my brother, Coach Sam Weber, man, over there at Slay and Chill Network, man. Y'all give that brother a follow, man. Y'all give him a follow, man. He talks sports, life, art, and he chills, man. Y'all go give that brother a follow, man. He puts out great content, man. Go support my brother, man. Go give him a follow. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm a Vikings fan. Yes, indeedy. What'd you say? Nadira Reese took a visit to UConn. Yeah. Kathy will make sure Paige goes where she wants. Watch. Clock it. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yeah. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, man. I mean, we covered it last night. It's about the fits. Wherever they fit at, man. A lot of people saying that Paige don't want to go to Dallas. She might, not fit with Enrique Umbawale. She go out there to LA if the Sparks get the number one pick. But then you got to think about, what if the Mystics end up getting the number one pick? That's a perfect fit for Paige Bueckers. She can go down there, man, and she can do her thing. Yeah, remember Gary Anderson missed that field goal against the Falcons in 1998, man. That was the year that we should have won it, man. We should have won it in 98 and also 2009. We should have won it, man. Because anybody from the NFC that represented like the Saints did and beat the Colts, that was an NFC championship, man. But yeah, Gary Anderson missed that chip shot field goal, man. Missed it. Yep. I remember that. Don't bring back them memories, man. Don't do that to me. We've got past that pain. Angel Reese Sky fan account. I don't think we need a rookie point guard. We should start off. Yeah, Favre threw that pick. You was happy. Yeah, he threw that ball right across the middle. He ain't had to force that ball to Sidney Rice. All he had to do was run. He would have had the first down, and we kicked the field goal to win the game. But that's when they had the bounty out on Favre, man. His ankles wouldn't let him run, man. Kennedy isn't a pass first point guard. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link, man. Let's get some of our panel members up here. I'm gonna drop the link and see what y'all want to talk about, man. Let me go invite some of y'all to the anybody that wants to hit the link, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the link. The link is in the chat, man. The refs called that fake pass interference, right? Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm past that pain. We got a game tomorrow against Tennessee. That's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. The Paige Bueckers sweepstake is on. Yeah, so I dropped the link in the chat for anybody that want to come up. Y'all go ahead and hit that link. Hopefully we can get some new people on the panel tonight. Because we had a damn sure good time last night, man. The panel was in their bag last night. They was cooking. Our girl Elle, she was in there. Paige has crossover appeal. Yeah. Anybody else gonna hit the link, man? I see you, Mo3. I see you in the background. I'll bring you up in just a second. Yeah, we got 103 people in here watching, man. Make sure y'all get the video a thumbs up. John Shaft says Chicago. What you say, John Shaft? Chicago really need Pow from South Carolina to open up the floor. It was a great. Oh, boy, Lakeisha done stepped it up. Boy, I got to watch out for y'all. Hold up. I got to watch out for y'all.
Oh, so crazy.
Well, look, she got that LSU shirt on representing, boy.
Even though we got our butt whooped today.
Yeah, that was terrible, man.
It was terrible.
Hey, I'm glad y'all got my man from Notre Dame, the coach. What's his name? Who y'all head coach?
Brian Kelly.
Yeah, Brian Kelly, man. And then when he got hired down there, he tried to change his voice into a Southern voice, man. That shit was funny, man.
It don't matter. My mama already packing his suitcase right now.
Lakeisha that stepped out with her LSU title. Well, y'all acting a little different. Y'all acting different. I see Lakeisha got your setup, got your light. I see you.
I got a little light. I don't know if it's good enough, but I got a little something.
I see you, Archer. I see you in the building. I see you, Mo3. So, man, what, Lakeisha? Let me ask you, man, what you think about this draft, the way it's set up?
I tend to think kind of what the chat is saying, that they gonna let Paige go where she want to go. I don't think she want to go to Dallas, so that takes Dallas and Chicago out of it. But I mean, I really think she probably gonna end up in LA. But that's
just end up in LA.
That's been my thing. I think they want to because that'll be box office, you know.
Yeah.
So if they really trying to grow everything and do what you say they're gonna do next season,
yeah,
that's what they would do. Now, if they take Senator Washington, I don't know if it'll have the same effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
unless Deladon come back, is she coming back?
Man, I haven't heard no word on Deladon yet. Elena Deladon, I haven't heard no word on her. But see, the thing about it is, Keisha, I'm looking at this, right? Out of the 4 teams, Sparks, Wings, Mystics, and the Sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say the Sparks got a 44% chance of winning the lottery, right? But you got to take in consideration that Dallas comes in the equation because of the fact that they got Chicago Sky's pick, right? So that's helping Dallas out. So the question I was posing to the chat was, now, just say Chicago wins the number 1 pick, right? That's going to force Dallas' hand. Do Dallas really want to take that number 1 pick? Because they say this is the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes. So if they don't swap that pick with Chicago, does Chicago take Paige at number 1?
Like I said in the chat, if Chicago has a chance to get Paige, they're gonna take Paige.
They would be silly not to.
I don't think they're gonna leave Paige on the table if she's there.
But that's just a question. That's just a question. That's just a question that I'm asking because of all the stuff that's out there about Paige not wanting to go to Dallas. Is it because that she can't coexist with Enrique Umbawale?
That's a good question. When did she say that?
They said the rumors is out there. I'm just going off of what the chat's saying. The chat's saying that she don't want to go to Dallas.
I can't see the chat. That's my problem. I'm trying to what they're saying.
I don't think she said that.
So what? Why wouldn't she want to go to Dallas then? She ain't got no choices. Whoever picks her.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be a good fit, but rookies go wherever they go.
Exactly. So you don't pass up on the opportunity to be a number 1 pick just because you don't want to go to Dallas.
No, I think you
Paige can fit just about anywhere.
You say what might be?
Paige can fit just about anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. But people in the chat saying that she don't want to go to Dallas. I haven't seen they rumors. I haven't seen no reports out there.
It's all speculation, man. You actually heard from her, so it's all.
Get that thing.
Everybody's a source.
What would that be, Will?
They just here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're causing confusion. But y'all still not with me though. Listen, Chicago ain't never been the number 1 pick in the draft, right?
And they got a chance. Weird.
Exactly, and they get a chance to get that number 1 pick, right? Only one that answered the question is Lakeisha. I know Mo3 said they'd be crazy not to.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a great.
Yeah, because Paige is exactly what they want, what they need.
That's exactly what they need.
Paige is the best shooter by a long shot in the draft.
And if she missed, who gonna grab the rebound?
You know what she's shooting? She's shooting 65% from the field and 50% from 3. Did you see her game? Did you see a game yesterday?
Mo, you ain't got to tell me, Mo3. Where was you at last? Where was you at last night?
I was watching, but what I was watching on, I couldn't comment.
Okay,
man, y'all was doing Tim. Why you do Tim like that?
Man, because Tim set himself up.
And Jay Burns, you can tell Jay Burns don't really watch. He only watched Caitlyn because he was saying some egregious stuff. They talking about Cameron Brink never won anything.
Yeah,
what did she do? She didn't even know she was defensive player of the year. Didn't know anything.
Tony had to read them. Tony had to read them their rights.
I'm like these guys don't watch basketball. Just like that's how I know they don't watch Paige. I'm like, what? Paige? And what? They think Caitlyn is a good shooter. Paige is Paige has never shot in less than 50%.
More skill.
Never shot in less than 50%.
Right.
Bro, Claude, last night they was roasting Tim so bad last night. The thing about it is because I was telling Tim, like Paige Bueckers, what y'all don't understand, she's a 3-level scorer. She got more tools in the tool bag than Caitlin Clark. Y'all looking at Caitlin Clark for being just a shooter, right? Yes. I told you, if Paige Bueckers is not shooting the 3, what else can she do? She can put the ball on the floor. She can hit you with that ooh wah wee. She can hit you with that cha. She can get to the basket. She can do the jelly roll. She got the mid-range game. But more importantly, she can play with her back to the basket. Caitlyn can't do that. That's what I'm saying.
And then another thing is her efficiency is off the chain.
Her efficiency rate, yes, exactly.
Her efficiency is off the chain. If she could score just as much as Caitlyn could score with like half the shots.
Yeah.
Thanks. She a bucket, man. Literally.
So Archer, let me ask you a question. Out of the, I mean, we've been talking about Olivia Miles, Sonia Citron, Kiki Afrin, Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers, this is the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes, right? So when we talking about fits, out of the 4 teams that are on the clock, the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Sky, Los Angeles Sparks, and the Washington Mystics, where do you see Paige's best fit, where she can come right in and pull that group together and they can go off and running?
Chicago. I feel like Chicago. That's just me.
Chicago is a great fit.
Because honestly, because old girl gonna be able to get a lot of rebounds, bro. Angel Reese. She gonna go because whatever's missed, she gonna be able to it's gonna help her out because it's gonna take a lot of pressure off of her shooting. Everybody know that that's a big problem with her, even though she's been in the lab working. But I feel like she'll be fit right in there, bro. Like she do everything that old boy was saying. My bad, I don't know everybody's names and stuff like that, so I don't mean to call y'all old boy and old girl and all that stuff like that. But the guy who was talking about her efficiency rate,
Mo3.
Everything that he said was a fact. So I can't, trump anything that he said. So I could just piggyback it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what they lacking right there. That'd be good, man. And I'd rather them go there, man. And I'm not trying to sound like a LA hater or nothing like that, but it just seemed like LA always get the big time stars and stuff like that. So I feel like going up there to Chicago to mix that up like that, that'll definitely turn that franchise around. That'll definitely turn. Yeah,
it would be some exciting times in Chicago if they can pull that off. And I'm glad that you said about LA. Everybody can't play under the bright lights, man. Everybody can't play. And y'all know my terminology. I'll call you Gizmo, quick, fast, in a hurry, because when them bright lights come on and you go running high like Gizmo, that you're going to be Gizmo. And a lot of people probably can't play out there in LA. And if I think, like I said, if the balls fall right, if they fall right and she gets a chance to go to Chicago, man, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. It's going to be something special.
K-Sap.
Yeah.
You think they'll allow Chicago to get Paige?
Man, hey, I'm just saying, like, it's forcing Dallas's hand, though, because Dallas got the swap pick with Chicago. Now, if Chicago, like I said, if Chicago gets that number 1 pick and Chicago passes up on that pick swap, now what you gonna do? Because now Dallas is thinking the way we thinking. Paige is coming off the board automatically. So now you got the chances of taking Olivia Miles, Sonia Citron, Kiki Afrin. You got players like that, AZ Fudd, all that. But then you got to look at it. If Chicago can steal that and get Paige Bueckers and still have that, what they got the number, they got the, what pick after that? What pick?
The 10th. The
10th pick.
They got the 10th.
Man, you set up good because a lot of people talking about Pow, but I don't think Pow going to slip that far, right? Because, teams need shooting.
Yeah,
and
she'll be gone.
But then you got to look at it. If teams cater to what they need, we still can get 2 prolific players in that draft, man.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah.
Paige, if Paige is there and Chicago got the pick, definitely Chicago. She'll go to Chicago. But the question was, where does she best fit? I would also like to see Paige and Aaliyah Edwards play.
Exactly, in Washington. That's what I said.
Washington, because that's what Aaliyah Edwards already know her. It's going to be fed in. It's going to be something that's going to transition right away for Washington. But my feeling is about this. By the way, y'all, this 55th birthday today, y'all.
Man, that's right, the Bro Claw birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Bro Claw.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I seen him light up, so I was like,
oh yeah, this cigar right here. This the 50. This the big bodega right here.
The bodega, huh?
Big bodega.
After you lit up, I lit up. Let's go ahead.
Oh yes, sir, my man. My man. Nice to meet you, Archer. So what I'm saying is this. Check it out. Whoever we get right now, I'm so pumped up. Whoever we get, it's gonna be lit in Chicago on that guard spot. That's where we going.
Yeah.
Whoever we get this year is gonna be a whole nother transition. So if it's Olivia Miles, if it's Paige Bueckers, you know what I mean? If it's the other, what's the other point guard name? Me and you had discussed it.
They got Hannah Hidalgo. It's all kinds of them coming out.
So if all they need is that point guard, passer, shooter, aggressor. That's all they need. Because of course we already gonna have Kennedy, we gonna have Angel, we gonna have Camilla, we gonna have Liz, we gonna have LA, you know what I mean? We also gonna have Michaela.
Yeah.
So that's his circuit right there. He gonna save all of those people for what's going to go on in the draft for as the expansion draft. So I think we're gonna be looking good next year, y'all. I don't believe that we're gonna go far in the playoffs, but I believe tomorrow, next year, what tomorrow promise is, if we get Paige Bueckers, we definitely gonna go high up into the playoffs.
But okay, bro, Claude, I'm gonna say this. You got to look at it this way. Even if they don't get Paige, right? You got to look, like I said, this is the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes. But you got to look at it like this. You got to look at all the potentials that are coming out. If you don't get Paige, you still get a chance to get Kiki Afrin, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still get a chance to get Olivia Miles. You still get a chance to get AZ Fudd from UConn. You still got a chance. That's a sleeper on everybody's draft board is the girl from UCLA, Janiyah Barker. You still got a chance to get her. Also, Anisha Morrow from LSU. And then also they talking about that point guard over there in France. I don't know if she's a point guard, but that girl named Dominique Malunga. So you got to look at you got to look at all these girls that are in the draft and the way Chicago's setting up. Chicago's guaranteed to get a top 3 prospect.
Yes.
And then you get that 10th pick. So whatever is left at that number 10, you still coming out good. Yeah.
Rebuilding that franchise. That's like a rebuild.
Yeah. Malunga is a center. Okay. She's a center. That's the girl in France they've been talking about that a lot of people are sleeping on. I think Bro Gad said that a while ago, but he's missing in action. But like I said, Chicago is guaranteed. They setting themselves up well, man. But we'll know tomorrow. We'll know more tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, we'll know more tomorrow.
And then Rival coming up Tuesday. So the draft for Rival.
You really think Dallas would not take Paige though?
I'm just throwing it out there, man, causing confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Kurt Miller over there is the GM now.
Yeah, Kurt Miller won her.
Yeah, Kurt Miller won her. But to answer the original question, I think it's kind of a tie that between LA and Chicago, where Paige fits the best personnel wise, because like they have 2 bigs in LA with some guards that could shoot and a nice small forward, and similar personnel in if Kennedy comes back and Michaela and all that, similar personnel. So I think but I think she would have a greater impact on Chicago because they need her more.
You talking about Miles?
No, I'm talking about Paige. You asked where would Paige be fit at?
Well, I mean, we all say she like, to me personally, Paige would fit anywhere, but
yeah, she could fit anywhere, but where does she fit best at? Because that's what I said in the chat. Paige
where she fit best at is down in, I'm like, bro, Claude, I'm like down in Washington. I think she fits better in Washington. That means they'll give Paige Bueckers the key to run everything down there.
She at home.
Yep, she right back in the hood where she plays with all the brothers. So she'll feel right back at home, man. She'll have the keys, man. Washington will welcome her in because, like I said, you already got stars out there in L.A. and Cameron Brink and Rakia Jackson and things like that. You already got a star in Angel Reese in Chicago, right? Aaliyah Edwards, nobody really didn't talk too much about Aaliyah Edwards down in Washington this year, even though she was doing great things as a rookie. And you put them 2 together, that means Paige got the keys to the city. So that fit down there in D.C. will probably be the ideal fit for her. Yeah, she fits everywhere else, but I think that'll be the ideal fit.
Yeah, for I'm talking about like basketball wise. I'm not talking about like.
Well, but Aaliyah Edwards played with Connecticut,
yeah,
right?
But that's just like. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. When I say basketball wise, if you put Paige on, say you had three pages, right? The clone Paige 2 more times. You got 3 of her. You put her You put one on the Mystics, you put one on the Sky, and one on LA. Which team is going to be the better team?
The Sky.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Basketball wise, the Sky is a better fit for her skill set.
What position would she play with the Sky?
I get it.
She'll play the one.
You think they would put her in as the one?
Yes.
I think they would.
Who else is going to play the one? Not Kennedy.
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm asking questions, man.
Yeah, because he's originally a one.
Questions.
That's why I said
Vote 3. Don't cause
They only here to
confusion.
cause confusion.
I'm asking questions.
I'm just saying Paige is originally a one, but because she's a plug and play type of player, she was asked to play the 2 in UConn because of injuries, and she's even played the 3 at UConn because of injuries and all sorts of stuff. She's a system player. She could move around. She could play from the 3 to the 1. But her real position is a 1. She's really.
I already know. I said that last night. But Tim he was being naive and hard headed. You know, he just wanted to cause confusion and get his ass whooped and got cooked last night. The women had him in the skillet, had that goddamn hot grease on him. Oh, bro, Claude, they was in Tim's ass last night.
And that's why I'm sitting here being quiet right now. I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, because if you get out of line, you're gonna get your head bust.
Don't be scared of these people, man.
Yeah, hey Archer, man, don't be scared of them, man. Stand your ground, man.
PTSD is real, man. I don't know,
man. I don't know why he's starting this controversy.
Hey, Lakeisha started it last night.
Hey, Lakeisha, what happened, Lakeisha?
And Lakeisha said, Tim, let me help you out. Just let me help you out, Tim. Let me help you out, man. It was funny, man. Hey.
No, Tim was up here talking about my Tigers like he know about them.
Oh, Lakeisha that's the first time I saw Lakeisha just go adamant like that and go in on Tim, because Tim made a foolish statement about her LSU Tigers about Angel Reese had to jump ship from Maryland to go to a stacked team to win a championship. And then Lakeisha said, nah, Tim, you got it wrong. She came to a team that was 8 and what was y'all's record, Lakeisha?
8 and like 20. I mean
8 and 20. And then you go over there because of Kim Mulkey comes over there, you make an immediate impact and you win a national championship. And he said that she had to run from Maryland because she was not leading that team nowhere. Lakeisha got down right up in his shit.
He said that she left because she couldn't beat Caitlin.
Yeah,
that's what he said. Yeah, I said,
what? Yeah, that's what he said. I was
in high school.
I let him off the hook because that's. But then I think who that was.
L got in his ass.
That came and said she beat her. She beat her in her sophomore year.
In the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
And the other thing was, if she wanted to join a stacked team, Dawn Staley was recruiting her hard. Why she didn't go to South Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dawn Staley won though.
She was recruiting her hard.
Ranked.
Yeah. But then L jumped on him. So like I said, they had him tied upside down, butt naked, in the skillet, frying him from his head to his ass. It was crazy.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. What you got to say?
I've talked to K-Sap about this personally outside of it, but I just want to say, all y'all that's on this panel and the people that's in the comments, man, I've been rocking with K-Sap since way back, man. And just to see where he's at now and to see this show, I'm like, man, the hella growth, man, and the support that this man got, it keeps me going to keep building my brand up and to get my stuff going. But man, y'all some ride or dies over here, and y'all definitely will hold people accountable, because I used to be a capper. I'm not gonna sit here and cap right now and act like I know everything in and out. Like I played in a WNBA fantasy basketball league this past season just so I could get caught up and up to date on WNBA sports. That's basically off because of y'all, because I'm like, I can't come jump in this arena and then they gonna fry me up, and K-Sap gonna press that button on me. I don't want to smoke.
That's called due diligence. Good stuff. That's called due diligence.
Yes. You see,
He had me in fish grease last night, huh?
oh yeah, you see how B Will sneaks his head in there and gets right back out. You know, he treads lightly.
No, bro,
Look,
Claude.
man,
Tim
I'm
Tim
not
was
tripping.
in here
I'm just
talking
trying to be
about.
respectful.
Tim was up in here talking about all was me. Caitlyn didn't have no 5-star recruits, and she
Man,
got it out the mud and all this
She
stuff
got
he
what
was
out the
saying.
mud? She couldn't pull nothing out the mud. Not even, she couldn't pull a vegetable out the damn mud.
But see, the bad thing about it is, bro, Claude, man, he had that honey on his chest twerking it up hard last night. And wasn't even throwing no dollar bills. He was just twerking. He was just twerking.
Hey, he was wet like Willie.
Mm-hmm. You know how in what was that in Professor Clump? In Professor Clump, he said, and old buddy said, "Oh, you got me moist, Mike Lowry, moist." he was moist last night.
Oh man, I missed it last night, man.
Yeah, I was like, we was wondering where you was.
I know Keisha and Tony got him though. I know.
No, L was in the building.
Tony?
Oh, Sister Tony read him
wasn't
rights.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was cooked in.
All you got to do is go look in the comment section on the live last night. The rerun is up, and they was letting Tim have it.
I'm gonna look.
They said Tim was buck dancing. They said he had his polish and everything.
And Jay Burns.
I listen to
started to be quiet once he got shut down a few times. He was like, "All right, I'm out."
Damn, Lovely said he was throwing that ass in a circle.
He was acting like he was acting like
crazy right
bro,
now.
Claude.
You accountable, boy.
He was acting like LSU was known for women's basketball, like we Tennessee or UConn or something.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
Listen though, I listened to the video today after the fact. I wish I was here last night, but y'all did Tim dirty sometimes because Tim, you know he glazing, right? You know what he is. It's not
right. He glazing. He be glazing a lot.
But some of what he said, y'all was spinning as if y'all making it seem like he said some things that he didn't say.
Now, B Will, don't you get your ass fried. Don't come on here starting that confusion.
You can't fry me, man. Look, because I'm gonna be 100 about it, and I don't listen. I don't mind being wrong. If I'm wrong, that means based off of the information I have, that means I don't have all the information. So if you give me more information, guess what I am now? I'm right. Because I'm never gonna just keep on trying to die on the hill just so I can.
Well, y'all know I ain't never been wrong, so
you're a smart man, not to die on the hill. You're smart.
Yeah,
Tim was gonna die on that. Caitlin Clark has better skill set than Paige Bueckers hill. He was not going.
So B Will, let me ask you a question. B Will, I'm gonna go back to last night. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Who has the bet? Does Paige Bueckers have better skills than Caitlin Clark?
Yes.
Okay, that's all. We don't need to go no further. Yeah.
But so here's the thing, though. But so one of the things y'all was saying, and y'all always say, is that Caitlin Clark never won a championship. No, she has not won the NCAA. Mm-hmm. She has won multiple Big Ten championships.
Oh man, get out of here, man! She's celebrating them Big Ten rings, man. Get out of here, man. You don't get nothing for second place, man.
Let me finish. Let me finish, because the point I'm making is
you don't get nothing for second place.
Listen, she won multiple Big Ten tournaments. I wouldn't bring it up, and I haven't to this point, except you all use Cameron Brink's multiple Pac-10 championships in the argument. Y'all moved. That's what I mean. Y'all moved the goalposts. Y'all did. And here's the other thing. Y'all
don't start no confusion now.
Y'all asked that man why he felt like Caitlin Clark deserved to be the #1 draft pick.
Right.
Gave y'all an answer. Gave y'all the same answer multiple times. And y'all kept trying to discredit his answer. His answer, y'all asked him his opinion. And then y'all gave y'all's opinions about who y'all thought should have been. Well, you did for sure, K-Sap. right? Who you thought should have gone over, and those are all valid opinions. His whole point when he started out was,
so my opinion is not valid because his opinion's valid.
No, that's exactly opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying all opinions on the matter are valid.
Exactly, and I told him that. I said I can't change your opinion.
Yeah, but y'all were trying. That's the thing. Y'all keep trying.
No, I'm not gonna let you get away with that because
I'm not trying to get away with it.
Tim did not answer the question. There's a difference between does the person deserve to be that or should she have been?
That's what it was.
Yes, she should have been number one. Yes, because that's what the Indiana Fever needed. It's off a need to, but did she deserve to be?
And that's where we differ.
And here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you think, based as opposed to what he thinks. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter.
Being deserving of something is not a thing. That's a fact. You deserve something because of.
Just listen. Hear me out real quick. What I'm saying is, you asked the man his opinion, why he thought she deserved it. He told y'all multiple times why he thought she deserved it.
So we should have just shut up after that, right?
No,
yeah, but his answer didn't make sense. That's not his answer. He didn't answer why she deserved it. He answered why she should have been. He said
did.
Need.
He felt like she deserved.
He said the team goes off of a need. We're not talking about the need. What the team
needs.
He said
that also. But I'm telling you,
they said now be Will twerking.
Just so y'all understand, I listened to this. I wasn't in the heat of the fight. I listened to this while I was doing something else, right? So I'm listening to it completely, oblivious to any of the passions going on, right? I'm not in the fight. I'm not in the argument. I'm not on the panel. I'm not in the chat. I'm just listening. So I'm hearing everything. So that's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, he did answer that question, and y'all kept trying to discredit his answer. And all I'm saying is that's his opinion, just like y'all have y'all's opinion. And he started out by saying that his whole point was when he started out was, it's he thinks that it's not the narrative that Caitlin Clark was given everything is not true because she earned those things. She earned a certain amount of hype.
Okay, all right, we done with this. We done, man. We finished with this. We talked about this last night. We want to move. We want to move on. We ain't even gonna finish, man. I got your point, B. Will. I'm glad that you on Tim's side, and we appreciate that.
Where's the draft?
Like I told you.
Now, my question to you, Tim. I mean, B. Will. Y'all see what I did there? Y'all see what I did there?
They only hear the cause
you saw that right there? So my question to you is, B. Will, coming up in this year's draft, who deserves to be the number one pick?
Who deserves?
Yeah.
So far, because anything can happen during the course of the year, but so far. Crickets.
Yeah, but what happened? We got some crickets or something?
What did he say?
What happened?
What happened, B. Will?
He froze up?
Yeah, he froze up because his name.
He muted himself. You on mute, B. Will. B. Will, you on mute. Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
All right. Based on the first 3 or 4 games, whatever. Right now, Paige Bueckers of the eligible draftees, Paige Bueckers deserves it.
Okay.
100%.
Now you reeled yourself back in. Now I feel better.
And I think
I wasn't arguing for it. I wasn't arguing his.
No, we done with that, B. Will. We done with that.
K-Sap, let me say this. I think what the problem is. I think what the problem is. Everybody's criteria is different.
Yeah.
But when you close your mind to not even see anybody else's got a bag, that kind of negates your point because you're not even looking at nobody else. You just dogment into that. You just saying she the best thing going. That's it.
See, that's what it is. Look, that's what it is, Lakeisha, man. I think a lot of people, they get honed in on one person and they already said that that's their favorite player. So they locked into that player's every movement without watching nobody else. Me personally, I watch everybody. It ain't just because I like Angel Reese. And I told y'all long time ago, during the course of the season, Angel Reese grew on me because when I was watching her at LSU, when I picked her up, I know when she played at Maryland and stuff, I used to watch her and stuff. But when she played at LSU and she got that persona, the Bayou Barbie, and it was trending and everybody was doing that, I wasn't a fan of Angel Reese's game, right? When she got into the WNBA, man, she impressed me because of what people said, that they didn't think that she was going to take that to the next level and be successful. And I love the underdog story. She went in and proved these people wrong that her game can translate. Without all the flaws that she had, about all the critiques about all she misses layups around the rim and stuff like that, she still averaged 13 and 13. Now just think she cleans up a little bit of that stuff. Like I said, when I put my comparisons out there, that she could be on the brink of being like a Asia Wilson or a Jackie Young or a Nafisha Collier. Everybody laughed at me. With all the critiques that she went through about people making fun of her game, she can't make a layup, she can't do this. The girl was averaging 13 and 13. You clean up some of them misses. You just clean up 3 of them misses.
Right.
You think about it, clean up 3 of the misses. That can shoot your average up to at least 17 to 18 points a game. Now you think about that. If she cleans up that, and like you said, add just a sprinkle, a 3-pointer in there, like Mo3 always say about the 3-pointer gives you extra points, you sprinkle that in there. Man, you looking at a chick that can average 22 and 15.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people that was talking about Angel Reese's shooting percentage and all this stuff, you could tell they didn't watch her in college because that was an anomaly for her. She averaged 23 and 15 on 50% shooting.
Exactly.
Yes.
So how you know what I'm saying, like that, for her to be shooting that, she has this is the worst she has ever shot at in any period of her playing basketball. She has never shot this poorly before. So and they say, oh, she's shooting that because that's how she got the rebounds. But when they go back and look, how she averaged 15 rebounds a game. How do you average 15 rebounds a game while shooting 50% from the field? You know what I'm saying? So that's not why she was rebounding. She was always a rebounder.
Exactly.
You know,
but that's just like that goes back to what Lakeisha said, and we talked about it last night. See, everybody got socially condensed lenses, right? They only want to see what they want to see, and when they have a favorite athlete, they're gonna follow that favorite athlete, right? And in my situation, I watch all sports. I don't just watch basketball. I watch baseball, boxing, UFC, football. I can break it all down. I can talk about individuals on what their skill set is and everything. And see, when people have locked in on, and they'll tell you who they are when they say it, because these Caitlin Clark fans, they follow Caitlin Clark because of Caitlin Clark. They don't follow Caitlin Clark because of the team. They following Caitlin Clark and just watching what everything Caitlin Clark does and critiques Caitlin Clark's game. And that goes to the point of last year when Caitlin Clark was not the subject of that 4-game win streak with the Fever. Her fans were still pissed off. So that's the only person they're watching. They're not watching nobody else's game. So for people to sit here and say that Caitlin Clark is that person compared to a Cameron Brink, a Paige Bueckers, a Juju Watkins, they not watching basketball, man. They not watching.
And I'm gonna piggyback on what the brother Moby just said. this was Angel's poorest shooting season ever, right? But you also have to realize people don't want to take into account that if you actually watching the game and critiquing the basketball, you can see what it was. Is she was adjusting to the speed of the league. She was in too much of a hurry around the rim. She could have taken her time and made a lot of those shots, but she was adjusting to the speed of the rim of the league, and she again was just rushing herself. So that's all gonna over time she's gonna get accustomed to that. She's gonna work on her skills and her footwork, and that's gonna improve. So her upside is her ceiling is super high.
Yeah, as far
as being an offensive threat, her ceiling is super high.
And that's what I said. B Will, her ceiling, she got a high ceiling, and everybody got to understand. Angel Reese, that's not the finished product. That's not the finished product.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
And for all the critiques that she had about, like I said, the missed layups and she can't make a jump shot, and the only thing she was doing to average 13 points is getting rebounds and putting the ball back in the. Now, just think if she adds just a little to her game, then what they gonna say?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be popular by the chat, but Sister Lakeisha and little bro Will and Mo 3. If I go old school, how we used to, watch the picks of the old school in the 80s and early 90s, mid 90s, that champion was always the first pick. Always. Whoever won, whatever senior that was coming out on that championship team. So technically Cardoso was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick. Why? Because she won the championship. She led the team to victory. So, if we did it old school wise, and then the second champion was LSU the year before, and they had a junior on LSU win a chip the year before. So that brings up credibility for Angel Reese. I'm just telling you how Kentucky used to do it. You know what I mean? In North Carolina's, in the Dukes and all the. So those ones that used to have those championships, those kids went for either first or the top. You know what I mean? 2 or 3, like Cardoso did.
Okay. I'll give you top 3, but not necessarily number 1. But
I'm just saying because she was a champion, most people was baiting for that. But if she was a guard, she was going first. If Cardoso was a guard, 1, 2, or 3, she was gonna go first round. You dig what I'm saying? Old school wise, I'm just saying Mo 3 technically back then, because if nobody passes up on the champion, right? So most times, we get a little confused on, now the teams are so numbered, they lose the vision in the sight of thanks Superfly. They lose the vision in the sight of what they seeing. So we knew Caitlin was cold. It still is. We know she cold. But really, Rakia Jackson was passed out because she flamboyant. She could move all different types of ways with the ball. She a scorer. We already see she done picked it up at the end of the year. She started hitting them threes. She started picking up when she was able to get playing time. So, technically, I really don't like to argue that point because it depends on, how they doing this system now. And it's kind of confused. I'm back into it with the WNBA, but what I did remember was that them top 5 came from championship pedigrees.
Yeah. But you also that's part of it. Yeah, that's the major part of it. But there's also a component that you really have to consider is the need. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim was right about that. That is what the team needs. It's not always, you can't just always pick the best available person. Just because the player is the best available person doesn't always mean that it's gonna work out for you.
Listen to this, Mo3. Check
You know
this
what I'm
out. If Cardoso would have went to the Fever, Boston would have been playing her natural position as a 4, and it would have been Cardoso as the 5, and Mitchell, she ain't changed. Chelsea Mitchell ain't changed. She didn't change.
Yeah,
they
but
have more firepower,
but,
and then Lisa Hall. You know
but
what I'm saying?
Kelsey Mitchell is not a good point guard.
Exactly.
Kelsey Mitchell is better utilized playing off the ball.
No, I'm talking about just as a score. I wasn't talking about what position. I'm just saying,
could it work? Yeah, it could work, but it would work. But the Caitlyn works better. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Wesley,
because the Fever already had Boston and
they already had Boston. They already had Alyssa Smith. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't need a third big to.
Do you understand what that would have been? Right. Alyssa Smith would have played. Alyssa Smith can actually play the 3. She can actually play.
Goodness.
She can act dog. She got to turn around outside.
No, she can't. She's not a wing defender. She can't defend the wing.
Kelsey Mitchell can play the 2, but should she play the 2? What you can do and what you should do are 2 different things. Kelsey Mitchell can play the 1, but should she play the 1? No.
Hey, B. Will, you got a lot of feedback in your background. I don't know where you at, man.
My bad. That's why I keep muting my mic.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, for instance, if you have it's not meaning that I'm stamping this because Mo3 is a sniper now. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, would they been a great team?
Like I said, it could have worked, but the Caitlyn pick works better for them because she fits more. She fits more of what they need. They didn't need more. Could they use more of Cardosa? Yes, they could use it, but did they need that? They didn't need that. What they needed was a true point guard that can facilitate more.
They have one old girl that sat on the bench. She played well last year.
Who? Wheeler?
Erica Willis played okay. She did. She played okay last year.
Yeah, she did.
She played okay. But as a starter, man, listen, man, you tripping with this one, bro, Clark.
I ain't trying. No, I said I just said don't stamp it. I was just giving you a look.
Yeah. All right, I'll give it to you. It could work. It could work. It would have been a good pick.
That's all I was saying. Could it have worked? That's all.
It wouldn't be like that's a terrible pick. It's not a terrible pick. It could work. It's just that the Clark pick works better. Mm-hmm. For what they need. That's why I said Clark should have been the number 1 pick because Indiana had the number 1 pick, and that's the best pick that they could pick for them. But did she deserve it off of her being deserving of something is based off what you have accomplished. You earned it.
That's what deserving is. The merit.
She didn't deserve it because she didn't earn that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
She didn't earn it off of merit because just like K-Sap was saying yesterday, Cameron Brink is a better all-around player. Like they was Tim was trying to say, oh, she's only better because of defense and all that. But listen, Caitlin Clark's defense is non-existent. So she blows her out the water with defense. But Caitlin Clark's offense doesn't blow her offense out the water. So
play around the ball,
yeah. So that right there negates his argument. Like Cameron Brink was the best. If you was to just get rid of the need, if you would say, oh, now everybody that's drafting in the draft, we're just gonna pick the best available player. Cameron Brink deserves to be number 1 because she was the best all around available player. Not just going off of stats. Also going by stats, skill set, and accomplishments.
And the eye test.
She was the best, and the eye test. She was the best pick,
That's what
no
I'm
matter
talking
what metric you use. Going off accomplishment, because she's just as individual accomplished as Caitlyn.
Yeah.
And she's a better winner because she actually won more
Right.
than just a Big Ten. She actually won a championship.
Right.
Right.
Because
Caitlyn proud of
you're
them
saying. Oh,
rings.
you're trying to use her Big Ten. No, we was matching up her acolytes to Caitlyn's. Y'all brought up the Caitlyn Big Ten stuff. So okay, Caitlyn won 2 Big Ten. Well, she won 3. How about that?
Absolutely.
She won 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying.
So 3. Last time I checked, 3 was better than 2. That's why they
Right.
brought that up.
So
And then,
here's the thing.
plus the one championship that Caitlyn got 0 of.
That's how we did. That's how it always be. We will. I know you were younger, but that's how it always went.
Hey, you don't know nothing about me, bro. I'm 50 years old.
No. I'm saying you younger than me. That's all.
I'm 50 years old, bro.
I know,
So
but you're still younger than me.
I could be younger than you. That don't necessarily mean nothing. But here's what I'm gonna say to what Mo 3 was saying.
Go
So
ahead.
deserve is in the eye of the beholder, in my opinion, the way you're using that term. Because for me, if I look at the top 3, actually I'm gonna say top 4 picks from this past WNBA draft, you got Caitlyn, Cameron, Miller's a killer, and Kia, right? The top 4 picks, right?
Yeah.
To me, any one of them could have been the number 1.
I
To me,
just said that.
Yes, but okay,
so bro, Claude, I'm not talking to your point.
I usually don't interrupt, but I got to interrupt you on this one because
if you got a question for clarification, that's fine. Go ahead. Just as long as I get it.
You're missing the key component. When Jay Burns jumped up on the live yesterday, right, and interjected his opinion into the situation, trying to defend Tim, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said the same thing, right? But then to squash it, KSAP and the rest of the panel agreed on the parameters of what they was gonna use to determine who deserves what.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the criteria was off of skill set.
Yep.
Okay, so going by off of that, who deserves it? And Cameron Brink deserved it because she had a better skill set.
Because we set our criteria.
She could put
and everybody agreed on that criteria too.
She could put, Cameron Brink could put the ball down. She could shoot the J. She could defend. She good in the block. She could, you know what I mean? She also she's good around the rim. So when it comes to that, yeah, Cameron Brink.
And she
also Cardoso can shoot. She just didn't this year. Cardoso can shoot.
So here. Okay, so I appreciate the information, Mo 3. But here's where we're different, because what I didn't agree to y'all's criteria. I wasn't there. What I'm saying is, and I started this out by saying, for me, in my opinion, the top 4 picks, from in my opinion, either of them could have been could have been a number 1 pick, in my opinion. To me, like skill set wise, like in terms of being pro ready, I think Rakia was probably the most pro ready, especially for her position as like a 3. You know what I mean? Like a 3-4 combo, right? So for me, either of those 4 could have been the number 1 pick, and I wouldn't have a problem either way, no matter who got picked.
It would have been nice and handy if you would have came in and started that, but you came in defending Tim's point.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't defend Tim's opinion. I defended Tim's right to have an opinion. That's
so now you his lawyer.
Now you moving the goalposts. Now
you moving the goalposts.
Because even Tim agreed to the criteria.
I was trying to explain to you why Tim's logic was flawed, and you wasn't trying to hear it.
You say what?
I was trying to explain to you why Tim's logic was flawed, and he wasn't. His opinion wasn't actually answering the real question. You know what I'm saying? Who deserved to be it based on the criteria, who deserved it. He kept answering about should she have been on the need. That's what I was trying to say. That's why his logic was faulty.
Because we set the
I
criteria.
think we all agreed that Caitlyn should have went to Indiana. That wasn't a question, though. The question was based off of each individual player's skill set. Who should have been the number one pick? Who was the best all around player?
Based off the skill set. That's where the question was.
Question.
And Tim Buck danced around that all night.
And Tim knew his girl couldn't win that question because
so
she don't have an all around game.
So he had to defend her to all calls
so
of everything that we were saying. Exactly. And that's why he had butter and honey on his chest in the skillet. And he got fried. Yeah, that's why he got fried. And see, like Lakeisha said, the thing about it is, we set the criteria. So like Mo3 said, his criteria was flawed because of our criteria. We set the skill set. Out of the skill set, who was deserving to be the number one pick? He danced around that all night. He tap danced until he got in the skillet. And when he got in the skillet and that ass was on fire, now the shoes don't fit. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's what happened. And see, that's where we went wrong. That's why the debate went the way it did, because it went left because he didn't stay with the criteria. And he started throwing that ass in a circle, right? So once he did that, now the girls had all the right, like Elle said, Tim, if you go back and listen to what we said and listen to what you said, you're not making sense. You're buck dancing around the whole thing. So what Mo3 is telling you, B-Will, it was based off of the criteria. He has a right to have his opinion like everybody else has. His opinions are valid, but it didn't meet the criteria of what we was talking about.
Yeah.
That's all.
And B-Will.
I get it. Yes, ma'am.
B-Will, even with Rakia, I'm a big Rakia fan.
Me too.
But she is not the defensive presence Cameron Brink is.
At all.
Oh, I agree.
At all.
So that's why we was talking about all around. That's why we set that criteria. We wasn't saying who got it or who should get it. None of that.
Yeah.
We were just going off skill set.
Yeah. But we did make it clear, like Lakeisha said, the Indiana Fever needed Caitlin Clark.
They did. They made the right pick.
Yeah.
A lot of people act like playing defense is not a skill.
Right.
That's definitely a skill.
Yeah, it's a skill because some people don't have it, man, and you got to work on that, man. You can't. Defense is something that you want to go do, right? A lot of people just don't have that in them, man.
They still trying to figure out how Kendall Gill was getting those steals.
Yeah, because he used to play for the Flying Illini.
Yeah. Hey, man, you already know I'm going to throw that up, baby.
Hey, we got Duvall in the building. What's up, Duvall?
Defense is Will first.
Yeah. Duvall, you there?
Hi. I'm here, brother. It's 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. But how y'all doing this evening?
All right. How about yourself?
Hey, how y'all doing? I appreciate being with y'all, man. It'd be like therapy for me, you know what I'm saying? Just getting to talk to my family. So you know how that go.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Taylor Clark deserves to be number one pick, not only based on skill set, but she's the money. And you cannot pass on the money. And when it comes to Cameron Brink, she have a skill set. She can shoot. Like I said, there's things she could do. I think she's the best shot blocker in the draft. She the best shot blocker in the draft.
You know it's time of the night the strip club open, so you know they fitting right in.
You know how they go.
You see what they do? They come in when it turns into the strip club. You see what they doing? They twerking.
Check this out, Devon. If you looking for, just close your eyes and take the names away. If somebody told you you got this player and this player, no name. This player can shoot. She can put the ball on the floor. She can play the post position. She also plays hella defense and block shots and one of the best rim protectors you could have. That's one player. Second player, great shooter, fast, and got a good court vision about herself. Defense is shit. Gets the
I
ball.
wouldn't even say great shooter.
Well, I'm just laying it out.
He was a great shooter in college.
Yeah, we're not gonna put names on them.
You see what they do, Lakeisha?
Listen, we're not putting names on this player. Once again, you got a player that can do everything and won a chip, and you got another player that has not won a chip, good at shooting. But y'all, I give that player a great. I'm giving that player a great shooter, a good ball handler, and vision up the court, but shit on defense, and gets the ball stripped and turns it over. Which one?
You had to go with that pick. You had to go with the Caitlin Clark pick. I mean, her game.
He didn't put a name on it.
I didn't put no name. He didn't put no name.
Nah, it's not about put.
You see what they doing?
Name on it,
you see that? Come on,
Come on, Duvall. Come on, man.
It's not about putting a name on it. It's like her game.
We keeping it 100 in here. You one of my 100 guys.
No, I'm giving the 100 to you right here. But
nah, you twerking.
Wait.
No.
No, listen. You telling me you won't?
Just like
El said,
y'all need a dictionary and a thesaurus.
Y'all need the thesaurus, man.
Hold on,
because deserve. That's like.
Go ahead.
Hold on, let me just say this real quick. That's like that. But she deserves it because of her name. That's like saying, Bill Gates' son deserve $1 million because he's Bill Gates. His name is Gates. You don't deserve. You don't deserve nothing.
Just because we're not going through all that.
Something because you earned it.
That's not the question, Duvall.
Hold on. See, there you go, Lakeisha. Check this out. Let me say something.
That's not the question.
Let me say something, Bro Claude. See, Bro Claude laid it out there. He said, "I'm taking names away from it." He asked you a simple question. He said, "I'm gonna take the names away from it, but I'm gonna give you the criteria and the skill set of these players without attaching a name." And the first thing you said was Caitlin Clark. You're gonna use Caitlin Clark.
I just said her game is deciding her game.
No, don't you Duvall, you can't do that.
We all agree on that, Duvall.
He asked you a question, Duvall. Come on, man. You've been here.
I agree.
I gave you a layup, baby. I gave you
a layup. I mean, other like Cameron bringing everybody else.
No, he's not saying look, Duvall. He not saying no names. He gave you a criteria. No position. He said these are the skill sets. Who are you taking?
Bro Claude even excluded accolades.
Exactly. He just said skill set on what they can do. And the first thing Duvall said, "Hey guys, it's 1:00 in the morning where I'm at." So that means he's in the strip club. He twerking.
Hey, you just gave some respect for me, B. Will.
No, respect for me.
Yeah, B. Will. See, B. Will's learned. He learned. See, B. Will. He's the common denominator. See, he knows how to shift. You know, see, he know how to move his feet.
He could be objective.
Yeah, he know how to move his feet. He can slide on defense.
Thank you, Mo B.
Look, we never said you wasn't, B. Will. Now Duvall got to learn. Duvall, you can't do that, Duvall. You can't do that.
Can't do that, man.
Bro Claude asked you see, that's what they do. They can't even answer a simple question.
I didn't say no name. I said no name, no position. You're a coach. You got you want one all-around player, or you want a player that could just do a certain thing?
I said all-around player. I give you that.
Now that's 100. Now that's
I give you all one.
Damn,
I think everything was in it.
I got a question for you, Duvall.
You part of my 100 club.
You know why it took him so long to say that, Lakeisha? You know why it took him so long? Because he wasn't on center stage, man. He was on the stage to the left, getting prepared to come to center stage, right? He had to change his outfit. You know what I'm saying? He had to change his outfit.
Hey, guess what? It's Duvall. It's okay to have a favorite player and still give somebody else their credit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Duvall,
Man,
one thing y'all gonna learn, right? One thing y'all gonna learn, y'all been on this panel long enough, and when the panel asks the question and people in the chat answer, man, just answer the question. You don't need all the extra goddamn salt, the pepper, the season. You don't need all that. He just asked a simple question, man.
Keep it raw.
And that's where I think that's where we get things lost in translation, right? Because somebody asks a question, and then the person they asking it to, they always want to come up with all this other stuff. Now the question gets diluted. Now we don't really know what the question is. Because y'all making up y'all's own stuff on the fly. You see what they're doing, Lakeisha?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to dilute the apple cider vinegar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you did. You put water in it. You should have just drank the damn shit as it is.
I'm getting on the ball. I get confused.
You don't need no chaser. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no chaser. Look. If you take some tequila, just take the tequila, man. You don't need no water put in there, no ice. Just take it.
Everybody want to feel that burn though. That burn get you.
Nah, you didn't want to feel the burn because you put water in it.
Hey, K-Stat.
Yeah.
You watch UFC, right?
Yeah.
You watching the fight right now?
Oh no, the John Jones. I ain't watching it right now. Nah.
He mauling Stipe.
Oh yeah, that's what he do.
That's what he do.
First round got to be 10-8.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that's what he do. But it's okay. I don't know why people think they can't
Cutie
like
Pie
other
said
people.
Cutie Pie said he went 15 blocks to answer. Yeah, he went up the street.
Came back around.
He had his pom-poms with him. He had everything.
Drove around again.
Shit, look, cruising the block.
Nah,
you might as well be like goddamn Ricky and you might as well be like Trey and goddamn Boys in the Hood. Doe, let me out.
now Duvall, who's gonna have the better WNBA career? That remains to be seen.
Yeah.
You're right
we
about
were
that,
just
but
talking about coming out of college and their skill set.
Yeah. We just talking about skill sets, guys. Skill sets. We not put it this way. I ain't gonna put names on nothing else, man. We just talking about skill set. Because you see what happened, bro Claude. You see now you got him in the trick bag. Want me to tell you why you got him in the trick bag? When you didn't put a name to it, and you just said a shooter, but the defense is shit. He automatically came to an assumption it was Caitlin Clark. You see what I'm saying? So now you got him.
Now check this out.
Hey, Duvall still got to answer me this question, man.
Check this out, Duvall.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking right at this 1984 draft class.
Mm-hmm.
It was stacked just like this draft class that just came. Who was the first? Yeah. Who was the first overall pick?
Akeem Olajuwon.
Okay, goddamn it! Why? For
because
what I just fucking described.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
he was the first. What was he? Was he greater than Michael Jordan? No. But for what I just said, the coaches back then. Remember, y'all? I said this early up in this class.
Slammer Jammer. He was a champion, and he came.
You right, bro, Clark.
I said it earlier. I was setting it up. I said it.
See, Bro Claude does stuff to where he can come back and get you later. See, he'll set you up. Almost like, when you play volleyball, you got to have that setup person, right? So Bro Claude, he's very strategic. I already know that about he's very strategic because things that he say earlier, it always comes back to fruition later. And he was like, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell? You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch how people operate, man. You see, y'all don't do that, man. Y'all, like I said, I just don't watch, man.
Well, them old cats, you had to win.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could tell how Bro Claude grew up, man. He was surrounded by, some hard bodies, man, that used to give him the shit. So he learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why Lakeisha's so tough. She talked about, growing up with the brothers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And they probably let her have it. And she learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why go ahead.
You know what, K-Sat? I think why the clash of the old school and the new school is because the new school is so fixated on clicks and likes, and it's not based on real things. So they get mad at us when we want to see somebody do something first before we give you all them accolades.
Yeah, I'm not giving. I can't just hand it to you, man. You got to prove to me, man.
Draft class. Hakeem Elijah won.
Sam Bowie, Kentucky.
3, Michael Jordan,
North Carolina.
4, Sam Perkins. 5,
North Carolina.
Charles Barkley. You got what I'm saying?
Auburn.
But you had Vern Fleming in this shit. You had a whole bunch
Vern Fleming.
You dig what I'm saying? You had a whole bunch of motherfuckers up in here, up in this motherfucker. Alvin Robinson.
Yeah,
don't forget about John Stockton. John Stockton at 16.
Yeah. John Stockton, Kevin Willis. You had a whole bunch of motherfuckers that could go. You know what I mean? But they went with the most overall skill that one player had. They took the name off the shit, Brother Duvall. Yeah. They took that name off that shit. We knew what Michael Jordan was. Everybody saw him. They doubted that it would translate until he went and played for the USA team for the Olympics that year. But
84. Yeah.
84. So, but the thing is, Brother Duvall, this is how it's supposed to be. It's not by popularity. The internet got everything fucked up. Really, it really do when it comes to that sense. It's great in being able to position yourself into being a better candidate, but for as a skillful player, you're not gonna pick Caitlin Clark. And I don't even think that you personally, because I know you 100, would pick her over Rickea Jackson. And Rickea Jackson is shit on defense. But the shit that she can do, the way she almost looked like Copper.
I'm going to put it this way. You know, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, man, she's just a ticket seller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People love the logo threes and the excitement. She's like you said, she's box office. She's a big draw, and she's an exciting player. And, you know, people want to see that excitement. But when it comes down to basketball, X's and O's and skill sets like that, there's other players that came out of that draft that have a better skill set than Caitlin Clark. And it is what it is. That's not hating on Caitlin Clark or undermining what she brings to the table. Like you said, Duvall, we all know she is the cash cow. She's a ticket seller. She puts butts in seats, right? She gave the WNBA an advantage of things that are happening, but it just wasn't her by herself. It was other people in that rookie class that helped out along, just like Angel Reese. But the problem with Angel Reese, why she don't get her kudos, is because nobody never expected the number 7 pick in the draft to do the things that she did and brought excitement. So when we talked about it last night, it talked about the attachment that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have, because Angel Reese beat her in the national championship and used that finger wave and that gesture against her when she did the same thing to Raven, what's her name? Raven Johnson waved her off and told her to go ahead and shoot that 3. And when Angel did that, it was a media spectacle. Everybody made a big deal about it, saying, oh, she showed up the white girl and all that. Why is she doing all that? But they never said nothing when Caitlin Clark did it to Raven Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
And she did to, what's your girl name? Lizzie Van Lint.
Yeah.
She did to Lizzie, Kentucky, with Louisville. She did it to her first.
Yeah.
Then she disrespected Raven Johnson. And then Angel Reese did the same thing to her in the national championship game. And that's when all the white racists, like the Dave Portnoy's and Jason Whitlock,
they put that narrative out there, man.
And Clay Travis, and that's when they got involved, and that's when Caitlin Clark became bigger than life because race got involved, and that's when Angel Reese became bigger than life because us black people said no, y'all not fair trip on her like that, but she was doing it just previously. Now we got her, say she ain't gonna be being criticized by herself. Okay, what y'all want to do?
Yeah,
and that's why they is what they is today.
Yeah, and what happened was, like Lakeisha, I think Lakeisha and Elle said this last night. Now it's an attachment, right? So you got to have a rival, and that's what they was talking about. Juju. Who are they going to put up with Juju to be a rival? There's nobody. You see what I'm saying?
She's gonna be looked at like Angel Wilson. They gonna recognize her as a great player, but nobody's not gonna have that passion and attachment to her like they would have for Angel Reese.
Exactly.
Not only because she had to deal with the race stuff, but you gotta understand Angel Reese is a round-away girl that you feel like everybody feel like they can hang out with her because, like I said, her personality is so magnetic. She feel like she's the everyday man when it comes to how people just draw themselves to her.
Blue collar.
Yeah. And see, the thing about what happened was with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and you already said it, Duvall, just because, she went number one, right? A lot of people say it wasn't deserving. We're not the only people that said that. A lot of people said that, but it was the right pick for the Indiana Fever. You don't pass up. You don't pass up on a talent like that. But if you're looking at skill set from the people that was in the draft, Rakia Jackson could have been the number one pick. Cameron Brink could have been the number one pick. You know what I'm saying? Even I thought Angel Reese, being the 7th pick, I thought she was going to be higher than that. And I think
she's going to go to number 5. She's going to go to number 5 in all seriousness, but she told Washington she didn't want to go to them. She was going to be picked number 5 over Leah.
So
she told Washington she didn't want to go to them, so she wanted to drop to number 7. That's why she always say Teresa Weatherspoon,
it was a blessing.
Believed in her, drafted her because that's where she wanted to go. She manipulated the draft like that to go to Chicago Sky. She did not want to go to Washington because she did not want to go to the hometown stuff. She didn't want to deal with all that.
Yeah, but I totally agree with that.
The only Angel Reese fan that was disappointed that she went number 7 was that wasn't disappointed that she went number 7 to Chicago was Angel Reese. That's what she ate. That's exactly what she wanted.
Oh yeah, she wanted. She's been alluded to that on all her podcasts and stuff like that with the relationship she got with T. Weatherspoon. But what I was trying to say is that attachment with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that shit bigger than life now. You know what I'm saying? Now that's the problem. Anytime that you say anything good about Angel Reese, somebody gonna come in here and say, "Well, Caitlin Clark was the rookie of the year. She's this and that." That's beside the point. We talking about Angel Reese. We giving Angel Reese her accolades, but see, people can't get away from that because if you're saying anything good about Angel Reese, that means you're shitting on Caitlin Clark.
And why is that?
I don't know. That's the problem that we have.
Because the answer is they only want her to be the only one. They only want her to be the reason why the WNBA was saved. The WNBA had this renaissance of fandom and people. They want her to be the only one. They don't want to realize that. Okay, Angel Reese got a big fan base too. Because they're the only two who have a fan base in the whole WNBA. Nobody else don't have a fan base. Caitlin Clark have a fan base. Angel Reese have a fan base. They like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Everybody else don't matter. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, they could really start their own league and have their own crowds and still have more crowds than the WNBA by itself. Just those two individual players.
I believe that.
But they want Caitlin Clark to be the only one. They want her to be the only person that get all the credit, all the accolades, all the appreciation for revitalizing the league. But she's not the only one. And she has the fact of big.
That's a fact, Duvall, and the reason why I say that's a fact because now mainstream media picked up that same mentality. Oh, it's because of Caitlin Clark. Y'all need to shut up. Y'all need to hush. Like Charles Barkley came out early in the season, made that statement, and then you had all these veteran WNBA players saying good thing about all these other players. Now what's the narrative? Oh, Cheryl Swoops, Sue Berg, and Dana Taurasi, they hating on Caitlin Clark. That was the problem, man. That was the problem.
But people don't realize this.
Diana Taurasi was hating.
Now,
what was that, B. Will?
Diana Taurasi was hating.
See,
Sue Berg, not so much. Sue Berg
I can't call it as hating. All Dana said, man, growing pains.
You know, Taurasi has the right to do whatever she wants. She's a champion and a legend.
That Diana Taurasi is a salty, arrogant
Here we
chick.
go.
Look, I'm not saying that what her opinion wasn't valid because I felt the same way, and so did many other people. But I'm just saying I'm just saying she was also hating. Just
No,
Check it
I
out.
thought she told the truth though. She said it was gonna be a wake up call.
I got it. Check it out. Check this out.
Oh,
I ain't saying she was wrong.
No, just check this out. No.
She was also hating.
She wasn't hating. No, see what you mistaken hate is
oxymoronic take
hold
right
on a
there.
second. You.
It's not oxymoron. Look up the definition.
No, just check it out. If you think she was hating, I want you to look at it different, my brother. I want you to understand what was Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson. What was their disposition towards incoming and Bird? What was their disposition on rookies coming to the NBA? Michael Jordan did it the most. He said he blessing every rookie that come in this league. Did he or did he not? He went on a campaign for 10 years destroying rookies and giving them their blessing.
John Jones KO'd that dude, man.
Hey, B. Will.
Listen,
how is that not an oxymoronic take if you're saying she was telling the truth? She's not wrong, but she's hating. How can you be hater by telling the truth?
She was telling the truth.
Look, I said.
How is that hating?
She's a hater. That's my opinion.
She's telling the truth. You said she wasn't wrong.
That's my opinion, bro. That's my opinion of Diana Taurasi. That's why I separated her.
She wasn't wrong.
Listen.
You even said you agreed with what she was saying.
You just asked me a question. Right. You just asked me a question.
Go ahead.
I'm giving you an answer. If you'll listen, I'm saying that because I said the two things. Diana Taurasi in her assessment, she's not wrong, but she's also She's also a hater. In my opinion, that's her character.
But like how is it hating if all she's doing is telling the truth? How is that hating?
I didn't say that her statements, her critique is hating. I said she's a hater.
What was the hate part then? What was the hate?
Because she's a jealous, self-important chick.
Okay, so
you saying she hating on everyone?
No, listen. How was Diana Taurasi?
Look, man.
How can she be jealous?
Just watch. Listen.
Tell me, how can she be jealous? Wait.
Listen.
I don't know what she's jealous of.
Listen. Just watch. Just watch her body language.
I'm gonna let you answer. Just listen. Hear what I'm saying. Diana Taurasi, Rookie of the Year, right? Right.
I'm sorry. I can hear you, bro.
Diana Taurasi was Rookie of the Year, right? Leading scorer of the NBA, right? I mean WNBA, right? Okay. Champion, right?
One on every level.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I got this. So if I'm a kid that got everything at my house, and a new kid come around with some new shoes just like I got, how can I hate on the new kid that got just the first pair of shoes? She definitely don't got all other toys, the Xbox, the 70-inch screen TV. She don't have that coming in. She just got her some little change and got her some new Jordans. How is that hating? How you only hate on something that you don't have? That's what a hater is. I mean, that's what me and you come up in case that's what hating is. You won't.
That's what I thought hating was.
Hating is a part of jealousy. Caitlyn ain't did nothing that Diana Taurasi ain't did.
First of all,
she ain't did nothing that she ain't in her day. I'm talking about when Diana Taurasi came in, she was the best at everything. She was the best in passing. She was the best in scoring. She was the best. She was the champion. She was a Rookie of the Year. Until Caitlin Clark came in as a rookie, she has yet to do what Diana Taurasi done. So therefore, we can't. She don't have no gold medal.
As a rookie,
she don't have no gold medal.
As a rookie, said she was hating on her as a rookie.
As a rookie, no, that's what I'm saying. As a rookie, it's no.
I just want to be clear because you did ask me a question.
rookie, she cannot hate on this young player coming in. Michael Jordan wasn't hating on them young boys. He was just giving him. He was just telling them, "Listen, Kobe was vicious with
I've been
it."
listening.
So answer the question: was Kobe Bryant a hater?
I'm not answering that question because that has nothing to do with what we talking about. You asked me a question. You asked me a question. Now you're tacking on questions.
No,
you asked me a question, then give me an opportunity to answer, and now you're tacking on questions. That's what you're doing.
Can a kid that has everything hate on a kid that just got some money?
First of all, that's not your original question.
No,
but if you want me to, if you want me to answer that question, I'll answer that question.
Go ahead.
State it again about the kid.
A kid that has
state your question about
everything that's in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Can a kid that knows that the other kid does not have what they have in blessings, can that kid hate on the other kid? I'm just talking about one mindset. Hate on this kid that just got a new pair of shoes.
First of all, let me answer the question. Yes. The answer to that question is yes. Because if we're talking about mindset, that's what hate has to do with. That's what being a hater has to do with, is mindset. It has nothing to do with what you actually have compared to what someone else actually has. Diana Taurasi can. So if we take the example, your example of the kids, right? One kid has everything. The other kid has got a brand new pair of shoes, right? Diana Taurasi is the kid that has everything. Caitlin Clark is the kid that has a new pair of shoes. Diana Taurasi got everything, right? She's been used to getting everything. She's been spoiled that way. Now all of a sudden, here comes somebody else into the house. Here comes somebody else into the house. Here comes somebody else into the house, and now they got a brand new pair of shoes, and the Diana Taurasi, the kid in this situation. Now all of a
everything, not giving.
Hey, listen, man.
Now all of a sudden, let me finish, man.
Dying on a hill, my brother.
Listen.
Let me
keep
finish.
the main
No,
thing the main
that.
thing.
Let me finish. Because I didn't start this, right? So go ahead and get your super chat.
Appreciate you, RS, for the super chat. Go ahead.
So dying on a hill, my brother.
Yeah. I'm not dying on the hill. He just made this. He just made this example. Let me
real easy for
I can semi be with you.
I
can semi be with you if you were saying that she's just a hater on everybody. But
no,
you said specifically Cece.
But that's
what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you. But Brokaw making me answer this question, which is different from his original question.
No, I'm not
okay, go ahead.
Let him answer, man. I don't know why it's taking so long to answer.
Let me finish up my soliloquy. So
you looked in the thesaurus for that. Go ahead.
But so the kid that has everything absolutely can hate on the kid that got the new pair of shoes, because now the kid that has everything sees this kid that comes in with a new pair of shoes and think that they're taking their shine, think that they're taking their love from them. Now all of a sudden, I've been used to getting all the attention as the golden child, and now all of a sudden, whereas I hadn't been seeing that before, now this new kid comes in and they're getting some attention. That's why.
And let me be.
Hold on. Let B Will finish, man. We gotta get this over with. Come on.
So that's that.
I mean, for real.
So that's answering that question that Brokaw had. But as far as Diana Taurasi and why I think she was hating as well.
Why you think?
I didn't say she wasn't right in her assessment that there were going to be some growing pains. I didn't say that she wasn't right. I agree with her, right? But I just said she was also hating because if you watched her and Sue Bird's podcast when they were calling the tournament last
twerking with no draws,
you can see the hateration in it. You can see the hateration.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me add this to B Will real quick.
I'm not saying
The
she
man,
hates Caitlin
But
Clark
she wasn't
because there's
really
a
doing
difference
it.
between
She wasn't even
actual
doing it
hate
out
and
of like
being a
hate.
hater.
She was just being biased because she was being biased towards Paige.
yeah,
That's
because she
all.
wouldn't say that to her page. That's the only thing I
She
want to
wasn't.
say. Like I
She
said,
wasn't
that
just.
was
She wasn't.
hate.
It context is everything. She wasn't just saying. Oh, she wasn't just hating. She was being biased towards Paige
100%.
because they was asking like, oh, who would she take? She like, yeah, I'll take Paige because Paige this,
I
Paige that.
remember.
She was showing bias towards Paige because she's a UConn alumni and all this stuff. And I don't see that as hate. I just see that as being biased. She wasn't
It's just
hating
Again,
like
on.
so
me
She
being
wasn't.
an
She
LSU
wasn't hating on
fan.
her.
Yeah.
so again, for me, like Mo 3, I appreciate you saying that because that is a nuance. And so the you and I just happen to see that nuance a little bit differently because I
Yeah. So yeah.
equate like that
Okay. So let's.
having that bias in there is to me hateration. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I'm not
I'll
saying
give you
that
that.
she,
Yeah, I'll
you know what I'm
give you
saying?
that.
Like
That's why I say
it's
I
not
see
that
a little
she
bit of
hated
hate going
Caitlin
on.
Clark like in terms of the real actual definition of hate. I'm talking about hateration. And we all know what
All right.
hateration is.
I'll give you that. We could move on from the. Hey,
Absolutely.
there's this. I've been meaning to say this, but I haven't gotten the chance. There's this one player in the draft that I think is gonna be like she could even she like I think she's my sleeper in the draft and she's killing it right now, but nobody's talking about her.
Who?
She played for because her school is unranked. She played for Rutgers. Destiny Adams.
Oh, I've heard about
She's
her.
like
Yeah.
she's like Angel Reese, but she's like Angel Reese, but putting up better scoring. She just averaged
Yeah,
she
Jay
just
Burns. I
averaged
looked it up. I was gonna
she
do a
Yeah,
just
me
show on
averaged
it.
too.
Yeah.
she just averaged 33 points and 18 and a half rebounds.
What up, Brooke? I see you in the building. Hey, but look, man, we 2 hours and 15 minutes in, man. You know, we gotta get prepared for
Get
tomorrow's
past.
football. And we gotta, get prepared for this draft, man. We'll be back live tomorrow, right? Because we're gonna cover this draft. I'm gonna have it on the screen. So
Okay.
we're gonna do the draft tomorrow. But man, great conversation tonight, man. B Will, you came in and
Cost the juice.
I don't know what you did tonight, man, but I'm just glad
Just a little twerking.
yeah, a little twerking, man, not too
I'm just trying
much.
to keep y'all honest.
Yeah, and then Duvall came in here at 1 o'clock with his thong on, so hey,
Talk
But
about
that's the
you know what I'm
thing,
saying?
though. That's the thing. We already said we be twerking. For
Yeah.
some reason, y'all don't like to just say, "Look,
So
I'm
I'm
twerking a
twerking.
little
Yeah,
bit."
she be twerking.
Y'all
That's all.
don't want to admit it. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That's the y'all just can't admit that y'all be doing something. Y'all like, and that's why they using the word terminology. Y'all buck dancing all over stuff. Because man, all you gotta do is admit. We said over here a lot of people, so we just took the narrative and ran with it. Yeah, we twerk. Everybody come in the chat say, why y'all twerking it for Angel? So we took it. We owned it. Okay,
We
yeah,
took
we
it, said,
twerking
yeah,
it for
we
Angel.
twerking a little
Look,
bit.
and we didn't have no problem with it. But when we say that y'all twerking for somebody, nah, I ain't twerking. I'm just
But what did we say, K-Sap? We said we can twerk and be objective. That's what we
Exactly.
said.
Who I'm twerking
Yep.
for though? Who am I twerking for?
Huh?
Okay.
Who
All
am I
You
right.
twerking
don't want
for?
to
See,
own. I
they don't want to own
understand.
it.
You don't want to own it.
It's all
It
No,
right.
takes.
tell me.
It's a process.
It's a
Tell me.
process.
Tell me.
You came in here twerking for Caitlin Clark right off the rip.
Really?
All right. Yeah.
Come
When
on.
you
Is that what y'all
stepped
took
in the
from
room.
that? Is that what y'all took from my objective assessment? Really? I'm
When you
twerking
was
for
talking, when
Caitlin?
Bro Cloud
Come
had
on.
them two
Watch this.
players and
Watch
he
this.
had no
You know.
name on it,
Yeah.
and you couldn't say it, yeah,
Well,
That
bro.
watch
wasn't
this.
me, sweetheart.
That
That
was
was
the
not me.
ball.
Oh, I'm sorry, B.
Yeah.
Will.
But
that's me.
you know what it is.
I
Look.
got you, B. Will. I got you, B. Will.
I'm
Look,
sorry, B. Will.
you know what the thing is? You know what the thing is? See, I'm gonna hit him with his own thing, right?
Hit
We
me.
can't have our opinion. We can't have our opinion, be Will.
Absolutely, you can have your
Okay,
opinion.
so then why are you trying to say this is what we got out of it? That was our opinion. So we'll leave it at that. But look, great show. Great show, guys. I gotta get up out of here. What's that, Lakeisha? Go ahead.
Somebody in the chat say they twerk for Sabrina, so
Yeah, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. They said they twerking for Sabrina, they twerking for Paige, they twerking for Cameron, they twerking for Rakia. Just own it, man.
I don't twerk for nobody but Asia.
Okay, well then shit. Okay, all right. Well, you
We talked about Asia
you
in
twerk for
March.
Caitlyn though. You came in here twerking for Caitlyn.
No.
Hey, look, hey, great show, man. I appreciate everybody that came on the panel tonight, man. But we, you know what I'm saying, it's Saturday night. I got to give me a couple drinks and me first, man.
Yeah. Don't drink too much, brother.
I ain't gonna drink too much. I'm drinking for your birthday, Bro Claude. Everybody give Bro Claude a shout out for his birthday, man.
Damn.
We're gonna
Happy
wrap
birthday,
it up, man.
brother.
Double nickel.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, everybody, happy
birthday,
twerking
brother.
day. Yeah, happy
twerk day.
Happy twerk day, and
Twerk
shout out
day,
to
I'm
Cutie Pie 7 for the $10 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
I appreciate all y'all. This is nothing but fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
So we gotta go, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, but we're gonna catch you on the next one, man.
Can I say one thing? It's gonna be
Bye.
real quick.
All right, real quick. Go ahead.
We on Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Thanks to my main man.
Nah, we ain't gonna let you do it, man. Not tonight, man. We can't go. Nah, we can't go no longer. Lakeisha, get him out of here. We gotta go, man.
He already sipping. He just started sipping already.
Yeah, so we out of here.
See y'all. Love y'all.
All right, I catch y'all tomorrow. Deuces.
Peace.
All right, later.